Hello everyone, today we are going to show you our application tracker app called HireCat, created by Creed, Claire, Sanaya, Daniel, and Ludi. For our project, we proposed a centralized job application management app designed to help job seekers organize and track their applications. This idea came directly from our own experiences applying to jobs, where we often had to manage multiple applications across many different platforms like LinkedIn, company websites, and job boards. Because these platforms are disconnected, applicants are usually responsible for manually keeping track of deadlines, application statuses, and follow-up tasks. This can become very overwhelming and discouraging for applicants, especially when applying to many positions at once. Our proposed solution is an app that allows users to save job postings and manage them in one place. Users can sort jobs by deadline, view a list of applications they have already submitted, and check the status of each position. As we continue developing the idea, we narrowed the scope of the system to focus primarily on helping users organize and track their applications, so the tool remains very simple and effective at addressing the most common job search challenges. Here are our four main pages: our homepage, our My Applications page, where you can see your applications and their statuses, our saved applications, where you can see the applications you've yet to submit, and our resources page. From My Applications, you can view your application details by clicking on any of the boxes where the applications are. You can also view your archived applications by clicking on Archived Applications, and you can see their statuses. You can add a new application by clicking on the button Add a New Application and filling in all the information. You can save a new application by following those Add a New Application steps and then hitting Save to save all of the information in the system, and you can see the new application there. And you can edit an application by clicking on the application box, clicking that purple pencil on the top right, and then you can edit any of the information in any of the boxes in order to save any new information under the applications. You can find resources by going to the resources page and clicking on any of the boxes. And that'll take you directly to the resource link if you hit open, and you can view any of the resources.
To develop our prototype, first we started with brainstorming. As a team with backgrounds in CESP, comm studies, and computer science, we drew from our own experiences applying to internships and jobs. We also looked at existing job platforms and productivity apps to identify useful features. From this, we determined that the most important needs were tracking applications, saving opportunities, and accessing job search resources. Next, we defined the key workflows for the app. We discussed the main actions users would take, such as adding a job application, updating its status, and browsing new opportunities. We also identified the most important information users would want to see quickly, like the role, company, pay, and deadlines. After that, we created a low fidelity prototype in Figma. At this stage, we focused on the layout and visual hierarchy of each page. We iterated on several designs and developed interface components such as cards that display quick information about each job application. Finally, we built an interactive prototype by connecting screens and adding key user flows like adding or editing an application. We also included sample job data so the prototype would feel closer to a real job tracking experience. Although our quantitative and qualitative results from user testing revealed many potential improvements, we focused on implementing the changes that would have the greatest impact on usability within our time constraints. One of the first changes we made was improving navigation and labeling. We renamed the in progress page to My Applications and changed upcoming to saved. During testing, users interpreted upcoming in different ways. So, save better communicates that these are jobs the user plans to apply to later. We also updated the homepage to prioritize information that users said was most important. Instead of recommended resources, The homepage now highlights upcoming next steps and application deadlines, helping users quickly see what requires attention. To improve application tracking, we emphasize important details like deadlines by displaying them in bold and reorganize the application form fields so frequently updated information like status or next steps appears first. We also added a field for the job description URL so users can quickly reference the original listing. Finally, we improved overall usability and control by adding back buttons throughout the app, separating viewing and editing states for applications, introducing sorting options, and updating the resources page with Northwestern career advancement tools that are directly relevant to our target users.